Hey everybody, welcome to the blog and grill. Today I'm your host Doug here with your video blog for April 22nd, 2013. A very fun blog for you today. Of course, I have to admit something today. My Jets fan hood is being put in a box right here. I got my Jets fan hood. If you can see that, Jets fan hood. It's time to box it up. The Jets, of course, traded Darrelle Revis last night or this morning to Tampa Bay for absolutely no reason at all. If the Jets had anything good left in them, they wouldn't have traded him. They got to keep him to keep butts in the seat. They're going to have major issues getting people into the seats for sure this year, and I'm really worried what's going to be going on. Jets have lied to me. They've lied to a lot of people, and they brought in Tim Tebow. So I'm going to start by putting the I Love New York, which had Tim Tebow on it. Tim Tebow never got a shot in New York. They brought him in to put people in seats. I wasn't happy about it. They really did him wrong. So this is the first thing going into the Jets fanhood box. I'm not happy with the Jets for sure. Rex Ryan's lied. The team is a joke right now. Gotta fold this one more time. So this is me denouncing my fanhood to the New York Jets. Alright, the second thing, keeping on with the Tim Tebow theme, I got my Tim Tebow t-shirt here. This, unfortunately, is going in the box as well. Tim Tebow not getting a fair shot there. The quarterback position is a joke. They need to make some big moves in the draft. So the Tebow t-shirt going in the box. And then finally, this guy. This guy's probably one of the most hated men in New York, Mark Sanchez. Yeah, buddy, guess where you're going? In the box. I hate to do this to Marcus. I liked Mark. I liked the draft pick of Mark. I thought he was going to do good in New York. Didn't really pan out. And this is not a permanent box, really. This is just a box for now. I never really jumped on the Jets I was on the Jets bandwagon when they drafted Sanchez. I liked him. And no, I'm not jumping off because they're a bad team. I'm jumping off because they've lied to their fans, including me and everybody else. And I just have not liked what they have done with their organization, what they've done to their fans, what they're going to do in the draft. I don't know why you would trade the best defensive player in the game of football. But this is me closing the book on my Jets fanhood. My Jets fanhood is all right here in this box. And now I'm going to put the box under the bed. Jets fanhood closed. I'm officially not a New York Jets football fan. Thanks for hanging out with me, for doing this. Now I'm going to continue right now getting into the NFL draft. Feels good to be free of that. So now I want to break down the first 16 picks for you. The first overall pick is the Chiefs, and I think the Chiefs will draft the best available player, Luke Joeckel, offensive lineman, Texas A&M, help out to protect Alex Smith. Second pick in the draft. I know I got this weird blue tint going on right now. That's just because my thing's open and the sun's shining in. Just don't worry if I look a little weird. It's all good. All right, second pick, Jaguars. I think they'll take Eric Fisher, the offensive lineman out of Central Michigan. He'll help out to protect Blaine Gabbert and give him a better chance in the pocket. The third overall pick, I see him as the best defensive end in this draft. Ezekiel Ansah out of BYU. Raiders will take him to try and bolster some more of their defense with Richard Seymour there and just making some moves. All right, for the fourth pick's interesting. I got Dion Jordan, the outside linebacker from Oregon, going to the Philadelphia Eagles. Of course, Chip Kelly's there. Chip Kelly coached Dion Jordan. I think he's going to bring Jordan with him to play some defense for him. Fifth pick, Star Lutalea out of Utah, the defensive tackle. I think he'll go to the Lions and help out as their defense continues to improve. The Browns also need help in their pass defense. I think they'll bring in D. Milliner, the cornerback out of Alabama. That's your sixth pick. Seventh pick, Sharif Floyd will go to the Cardinals, the defensive tackle out of Florida. And I think at some point in the draft, I think the second round of the draft, the Bills are going to bring in Ryan Nassib to be with Coach Marone. So I think their first pick is going to be Lance Johnson, the offensive tackle out of Oklahoma. Help to protect Ryan Nassib, who I think is going to go there to be the quarterback. So I think he'll be the 8th pick. The Jets making their first pick with the 9th overall. I got them taking Chance Warmack, the guard out of Alabama, trying to bolster that offensive line once again. The Titans, Jonathan Cooper, offensive guard out of North Carolina, trying to give Chris Johnson some more running room back there. Didn't really know what the Chargers would do. I mean, the Chargers, I think, can always improve somewhere. They'll try and bolster their defense, I think, with this first pick as they pick up Alec Ogletree, the inside linebacker out of Georgia. My buddy John Lyon, he is a big-time Miami Dolphins fan. I'm giving them their first pick as Barkevious Mingo, the defensive end out of LSU, trying to make their defensive line even stronger with Carlos Dansby back there. I think they'll make that move. All right, the Jets, like I said, they got to go out and get a quarterback. I'm not a Jets fan anymore, so I don't really care what they do. Of course, you just saw it. But I think the Jets are going to take Geno Smith, the quarterback out of West Virginia, with their 13th overall pick. And that is their second pick. That's the pick they got in the Revis trade. All right, 14th overall pick is the Panthers. I think they'll give Cam Newton another wide receiver target, try and keep their offense going as Steve Smith ages. Tavon Austin is out of West Virginia, will go to this team. The Saints' pass defense struggled again last year. I think they'll get Desmond Trufant, the cornerback out of Washington. And a running back has been taken in the first round in every draft for the past 20 years. Rams lose Steven Jackson. I think they bring in a guy who's a lot like Steven Jackson, and Eddie Lacy, the running back out of Alabama. So that's your first 16 picks. We'll break down the rest later on in the week. Coming up tonight, though, we got the Yankees and the Rays. Sabathia 3-1, 2.57, taking on Matt Moore 3-0 with a 1.00. Yankees lineup: Gardner, center field; Francisco, DH; Robbie Cano at second; Euclid back in the lineup at third. I think Vernon Wells. Let's see here. Vernon Wells in left. I just gotta get the lineup up here. Sorry, guys. I'm dropping the ball on this one. I don't know if they'll have it posted. I think they will. I just saw it like a minute. Yeah. Vernon Wells, fifth, left field. Francisco Cervelli batting in the sixth spot, playing catcher. Bosch in right field. Nunez at short. Nix at third. And for the Tampa Bay Rays, Desmond Jennings in center. Ryan Roberts at second. Zobrist in right. Longoria at third. Sean Rodriguez at first. Yunel Escobar short, Shelley Duncan, former Yankee DH, and Jose Lobaton at catcher, and Sam Fold playing left field for them. NBA playoffs back in action tonight, as we'll see the Nets and the Bulls, and I think we'll see the Clippers and the Grizzlies, so those will be a couple of good games. Other quick headlines: Knicks guard J.R. Smith gets the Sixth Man of the Year award. And Scott Fujita signs with the Saints. So, Scott Fujita coming back after he was, of course, in the bounty scandal. So, like I said, Wednesday we'll have 17 to 32 picks in the NFL draft. NBA playoff updates as the Knicks play tomorrow night, so I'll break down the Knicks game. Follow me, of course, on Twitter, YankeeBall415. Check me out, jbsmooth84.com. Comment, subscribe, leave me a question. Thanks for hanging out with me as I became not a Jets fan anymore. I'm moving on. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm out.